I am going to read some comments with our latest vlog. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm just gonna look for something to...
This with regard to the moving to Czech Republic. So one comment here is bad decision. Usoy, like kaput. Are you maybe you want to move there because you are interested of the house? I think this is for me. I am interested of the house. Yes, I am interested of Hana's house, and I am going to sell it. I am going to sell it. I'm gonna take it from Hana and I'm gonna sell it because I'm very much interested of Hana's house. So there's a lot of comments that it is not good idea to live in one roof with other families. In the long run, you're gonna have disagreement, fighting, and yeah, let's say there's a lot of comments here, like it's hard to stay with two or more families in one house. No privacy at all. No privacy at all. What can you say about that?
There is no family on this earth which never had any single disagreement. But the most important is to speak about the troubles, what caused the troubles, and resolve it. So I would be big liar if I would say I never ever argue with my sister. I know we had lots of arguments, but we always settled, and we always try to understand, and we always forgiven, and we carry on.
Yeah, I think one way or another, it is really true that it's difficult to live with relatives or brothers and sisters in one roof. Two families living in one roof. That's true, right? That's correct.
That's true. Yeah.
Especially in the Philippines, right? In the Philippines, I've seen a lot of families living together, and they ended up fighting and having disagreements. But what can you say? The setup, because in the Philippines, let's say two families, they have one kitchen. Sometimes they fight with when it comes to food. Who will do this? Who will do that? Washing the plates. Who will cook?
Yeah, but
and one person eats other person's food. That's usually the problem.
That's probably a completely different setup, because in Czech Republic, I just wanna it's like a very common that a new generation living with the old generation, like as we have set up, where Maminka is living one flat separately, completely separately,
like in the ground floor,
and my sister is living first floor.
Okay.
And I just want to make a note here to make sure that you hear it. They have a separate bathroom, separate toilet, and a separate kitchen. So there is no disagreement.
They have the separate fridge.
Yeah.
Separate plates,
separate spoons, separate cutlery, separate food. Everything is separate. So it is. If I would describe this one, it's like the
flat apartment.
Apartment where it's two separate flats with these two separate entrances.
For example, if we live there, I am not allowed to go to Helen's kitchen without permission, or touching her things without asking permission, because that is invasion of privacy.
Yeah.
If I will take or anything inside their room or kitchen, I have to ask permission. The same thing when Helen needs something in Maminka's flat or apartment downstairs, she needs to ask permission. It's not like we cook together food. So Helen, Maminka, they cook their own food
Yeah,
individually.
They have a completely separate life there.
They have completely separate life. It's just like when we are there, we eat together. So we bring our food upstairs, or Helen takes her food downstairs. Yeah. It's either we take our food upstairs, or Helen takes her food downstairs, or we eat together in balcony or in the
Maminka's kitchen or in Helen's kitchen, but
or outside the garden.
Yeah, it's happening. You can see it in our vlogs. It's happening because we wanna share to being together. Because obviously I cannot. Okay, I'll go today for lunch to my sister, and today I'm gonna stay in my Maminka's. No, we do like even me. I'll cook and I invite everybody. Helen and my brother-in-law, Maminka, and we eating together because I cook for them and I invite them. But I cooked in Maminka's kitchen, not in Helen's kitchen. But obviously, if we have a coffee and Helen asks me, "Can you please get me something from the kitchen?" Yeah, I'll get it. Or for example, "Oh, I'm missing sugar. Can I borrow your sugar?" And then when next time they're going for shopping, she will give it Maminka back. Or Maminka giving back to Helen.
I ate her ice cream.
Yeah.
And this is one thing I observe. When they do shopping, Helen does her grocery shop, and Maminka give Helen's money. Okay, buy me this one. It's not like all together.
No.
They do it individually.
Yeah.
Individually. And
they pay individually. When Helen, she scan or she pay for her shopping, and she gonna get a receipt and money back. She put in her pocket, and then she gonna put for scanning and payment Maminka's shopping. She gonna get a receipt and the money back from her shopping, and she gonna put it separately in the bag.
It's just like here. We have our own flat here. Our neighbor is next door.
Yeah.
So if my neighbor, who is my friend, invited me to his room, to his flat, so I'll go. But if not, I'm not going.
Yeah.
But of course, because it's Hana's sister, we don't need invitation to go inside the flat and have talk, have coffee. But usually, coffee, if I go to Helen's flat, I usually bring my own coffee.
Mm-hmm.
I make my own coffees in Maminka's ground floor kitchen and bring it to Helen and talk to Milan while having a coffee.
Which is fine. But there are also rules which are not written rules. Obviously, we're not going to Helen's flat when it's at 10 o'clock evening because it's a time for sleep.
Yes, that's also.
I'm not going there early morning because she's getting ready for work, and I'm not going to disturb her. So, and the same, she will not come at 10 o'clock downstairs and she gonna lie down on the sofa. That's like unwritten rules.
That's true. And even taking shower in Helen's toilet or bathroom,
yeah.
I don't do that.
No.
The same thing, she's not taking shower to Maminka's shower room.
Yeah.
So completely separate. So I don't think there is a disagreement when it comes to living together, two families in one room. And that is common in Czech Republic.
Very.
So one house, two families living, one floor occupied by one family, another floor occupied by another family, like siblings.
If you see our street full of the houses, every single house is exactly same where is living ground floor, the grandparents, and upstairs is living daughter with her husband and family. Every single house, my neighbor, all the street, all enter village is like this.
The same.
Same.
Even laundry. Helen has her own
laundry room,
What laundry room,
her washing machine.
her washing machine. Maminka the same. She has her own laundry room and washing machine. Everything separate from kettle,
Yeah,
uh,
TV.
TV, and what else? Everything. Bin, garbage bin.
Yeah.
It's completely different. So this is really good setup. This is one thing I really like in Czech Republic. Unlike in Philippines, when there are two families living in one roof, they use the common thing. Common, everything is common. Kitchen, toilet, TV, sometimes bed. But in Czech Republic, it's completely separate. The TV, you have your own TV because you occupy the first floor. Maminka occupy, for example, ground floor, and me and Hana will occupy the attic. So attic has no toilet there, so we're gonna use Maminka's toilet because anyway, Maminka is alone in ground floor. We're gonna use Maminka's kitchen because Maminka is alone in a way.
And she can't, move a
And
lot.
she's not cooking anyway anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So
She's not cooking because she has her own, what you call that? Or she orders food from
it's call it here in England. They call it food on a wheel.
Food on a Wheel. So,
So it's for old people,
Old people.
who can't move and cook.
Yeah.
They order food and they give it to them, and it's like healthy food. Like,
Yeah.
It's not like McDonald's or KFC.
No.
no.
It's a food. It's a proper food.
No. So cleaning the flat, Helen will clean her flat, and we're gonna clean ours. It's not like I'm gonna go inside Helen's flat or Helen's apartment, Helen's room, and clean hers. It's not like that. At the same thing, Helen will not go to our attic in the roof to clean ours. It's not like that. Or Helen will go to Maminka to clean Maminka. It's not like that.
No,
So
Helen is going actually to clean Maminka's
because Maminka's old.
old and she cannot handle anymore. So obviously, yeah. So it's gonna be our turn now.
So it's gonna be our turn to clean Maminka's room, Maminka's toilet, Maminka's
Help
kitchen.
her, yeah.
And in fact, Maminka is so happy that we're gonna be there and to
It's
be
not
with her
Um,
and spend time with her because Maminka is really really old and she cannot really move. So guys, I understand why you said that you're gonna have conflict with Milan and Helen in the long run because you live together is different. No, in Czech Republic, two siblings they inherit the house. So one occupies the other floor, one occupies the other floor. It just happened that Hana alone inherited this house, but Hana and Helen talked with each other. Hana said, "Okay, you stay here until you grow old. We stay together, we stick together until we grow old together." Anyway, Helen's children, they're not there. They live their own lives. They have their own house in
nearby town
city, around like 30 minutes drive.
They have their own family.
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, Helen and Milan, they have their own house, but they don't live there. So, and Hannah said to Milan and Helen, sell your house, take the money, enjoy your life. What you gonna do your life? So let's live together in the house which I inherited, Hannah said. Okay, and then I don't see any problem at all.
They should rent out.
I think that our subscribers meant, I used to live like this in Prague, where we share the kitchen and living room, but we had our own room. That's like a share house, where, for example, you start your new chapter in a new city, and you cannot afford to rent your own place. Even here in England, it's happening, or especially in London, because
too expensive.
It's too expensive. So you rent a one room, and you share everything: kitchen, toilet,
laundry,
like this.
So our situation is different.
Yeah.
So Helen has completely like this. For example, this is Helen's
And we're gonna
place,
live
and we're gonna live on
Next
different
door.
next door. So no one really would bother me. No one would question me why you're not doing this. If your place is dirty, no one would.
dirty, yeah.
It's dirty. Helen would not question you. It's your place.
Yeah.
Even your kitchen is dirty, it's not Helen's job to clean your kitchen because she has her own kitchen. She cleans her own kitchen.
Yeah.
So I don't really think that in the future would have disagreement.
This disagreement.
When it comes to garden, because we are all use the garden, Hannah's garden, of course we have to help.
Contribute.
We have to help each other.
Yeah.
So if for example, you've seen me there helping the how we do the garden.
Cutting grass.
Yeah, cutting grasses, planting potatoes, planting tomatoes. Of course, that's normal. You have to help because you all benefited in the garden.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So to clean the pergola, or prepare when we're gonna do barbecue, prepare the pergola. Yeah.
And
So-
the advantage is now all the bills. For example, the bills. So how much the bills? For example, 10,000.
Crowns.
Okay, in the pesos, so you would understand clearly. So let's say 1 month is 20,000 pesos, all bills. So because we are 5 in the house living together, Helen, Milan, Maminka, me, Hana, and Sophia, including Sophia. So we split the bills in 5 persons.
Me.
Divide.
Yeah.
So we divide the bills, 20,000 divide by 5
Per head.
per head. That's easy, right? It's more cheaper. We already counted it. It is more cheaper because we're gonna pay. Everybody contributes. Okay. If Milan will want, for example, relax in his room,
Yeah.
in his like this flat. He has his
Living
own in living room. He has his own living room. Will
His own
lie
sofa.
down his sofa. No one would bother him.
He has his TV. He's gonna watch what he wants.
Yeah. Sometimes if they invite me, for example, if I'm always there, or Hana, when we were there, they will just chop it and let's have coffee here.
Yeah.
And then, okay, I'm coming. But I usually bring my coffee.
Or they're
I'm
gonna
making-
ask you, do you want a coffee?
Do you want a coffee? Because they
like-
have a coffee maker.
But you said no. I want this kind of coffee. For
So I bring
example.
my own coffee. And sometimes when I cook food, and they know that I cook food for lunch because I cook food for them sometimes. Okay, I'll cook food for you lunch. Don't cook upstairs. So then they come down and eat. So it's not really like we're bothering each other. It's just really like we live separately. The only advantage there is like when you need someone to talk to, they are just there. Right? When one sits in a pergola or in the balcony, you can just join.
Yeah.
Bring your coffee and let's talk.
Enjoy the
Even
weather.
beer. Remember this. Even beer. Milan will bring his beer. I'm not included. If I want to drink, I have to bring my own beer.
No, but many times he asks you, do you want a beer?
Yeah, but that's
And
normal
you share.
invitation. Yes.
Yeah.
Even me, if I have a beer, I would. Milan, do you want beer? Usually, Milan, no. I have my own beer. Something like me. I don't really drink beer much, but if I want to bring beer, I have my own. So it's not really like I or he depends his life to me, or I will depend my life on them. It's not like that. That is not the Czech culture. It's not like the Czech. It's not. That's not the one.
No.
No. So, yeah, at least clear, guys. Na I understand. I understand why you think that way, that we will have disagreements, because we Filipinos, if we live in the same house, we share common kitchen, toilet. Sometimes you sleep together in one room. No, in Czech Republic now, they have their own kitchen, they have their own toilet, they have their own all spoons, plates. You don't bother the family downstairs. Even Helen is Hannah's sister. They don't do that. So, and it's very common that two siblings, they live together. One is upstairs, one is downstairs. They don't
Or-
bother at all.
or the parents with one of the family.
And one advantage at this now is I will be home with Maminka while Milan, Helen is at work, and
And you send me to
maybe
work, yeah?
I will send Hannah's to work. I will be the gardener. I will be the cook. I will be the laundromat.
I like it.
I am the household
And
boy.
you're gonna be carer for
No,
Maminka?
not house.
The only thing I told Hannah is don't complain if I clean the flat not perfectly.
And
Because that's not what I'm good at, cleaning the house.
you're gonna be entertained. You're gonna entertain Maminka, yeah?
Yeah, Maminka is so happy that I'm there because although we don't understand each other, but the sign language would
They always laugh.
work.
Yeah.
You know, the translator app would work. And I'm learning at the moment Czech language.
Really?
Yes.
So what did you learn today?
Huh?
What did you learn
A
today?
lot.
A lot?
Yeah,
A
Okay,
lot.
tell me something.
Huh?
Tell me something.
On you.
Ona yi.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And he also learned Gola.
Kolo.
Kula maskula. It's difficult, guys, to learn the Czech language. But don't worry, I will learn. I will learn. I will
Yeah, I
learn.
think that is gonna be one of the big entertainment for us and for Maminka, especially when you're gonna speak Czech, because it's so cute and it's so funny when you speak, right?
Okay, if foreigners have guts to live in the Philippines without job, they're just vlogging. Why not I? These foreigners, they rent condo, they rent apartment in the Philippines. Myself, I don't need to rent. Hannah's house is big enough. We have our own room, right? So that's it. But I will try to find job, at least summer job. And during winter in the Czech Republic, I could go home to the Philippines.
Where is the summer in Philippines?
Where is summer in the Philippines and manage my farm. My farm is huge. I need to do it as early as I am young. Because if I'm old, to go back and manage my farm, I think going back and forth to the farm if I'm old would be difficult for me. So I will update you also with my farm. I am starting to plant this in first week of June for that huge farm. I started my own investment for 3.5 hectares, if I'm not mistaken. And you know, my tatay is already old, so time will come. My farm, I will take over all the farm, the 8 hectares, and it's a huge investment. So of course I will share it to you guys because you've been part of our lives. Okay, so
And also we made a tour of the house, so maybe you can find the click where they can see how the house is set up.
yeah. So don't worry, guys. All your concerned that we'll be having a disagreement with Milans and Healings in the future, I don't think so. I don't think
We
so.
might have.
We might have.
I cannot promise.
We're just human beings.
Yeah.
But for me, I will just shut my mouth. Once you live in someone's house, you better do your part and shut your mouth. That's it. Shut your mouth.
This is Mommy's house.
But what I am brave enough is that's my wife's house.
And we
And
never had like a
yeah.
disagreement with my sister, which we cannot ever settle.
And I don't see you that you have a disagreement.
No.
No, Helen and Hannah, they're so kind people. Believe me.
Yeah.
They always talk and hug each other.
She's the best auntie.
Yeah.
She was so,
Yeah,
so
Helen is
funny.
very nice, very kind.
Jolly.
So I think this is long video enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And see you next time, guys. Yeah. Don't worry. Be happy.
We are ready for that.
And thank you guys for your prayers. Everybody, I see all the comments. I am so grateful for your comments. You encourage us so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye for now. See you next time. Bye, Pinkay.